Welcome back to the Waffle. The regular season is in the books, and now 12 teams will duke it out today in the wild card round. In the AFC, we have the Pioneers and Caps, Blues and Redwoods, and Snowhawks versus Bisons. And the NFC, it's the Aviators versus Elks, Sentinels, Dragons, and Huskies versus Golden Eagles. Now let's dive into the action. The road to the Waffle Bowl begins now. Here we go. We are in Portland for Game 1. It's the 2-seeded Pioneers versus the 7 Columbus Caps. And here's how the two match up. Pioneers, higher in passing yards, higher in points per game, but the Caps have the advantage on the ground with their back, Derrick Henry. But in the first opening drive for the Caps, Bo Nix doesn't like what he sees, checks it down to Henry, but he comes up 1 yard short, takes a pop at the end. So the Caps punted away. Now the Pioneers, 3rd and 7 for them. Mahomes throws in a crowd, ball knocked away, incomplete. Offense is taking a while to get going. 0-0 still into the second quarter, and then Mahomes, he is being chased down by Max Crosby on that one for a huge loss. Now Caps ball, same score, Derrick Henry. He gets the 3 yards he needs and then some, but hold on, flag in the play, holding. It's going to halt the Caps drive, still nothing. 1 minute to go in the half, and here Mahomes finally making something happen, buys his time, and Cooper Kupp gets open down the sideline, tackled at the 4. Now 1st and goal for the Pioneers. Very next play, Mahomes gets it out quick to the tight end Dallas Goedert. Pioneers go up 7-0. They get the ball back with just 24 seconds here. 3rd and 10, Mahomes. He's being chased down by Crosby yet again. This time the ball comes loose. The Caps scoop it up, and with a hurdle, they'll take over at the 40-yard line. And now that'll put the Caps in position to kick a field goal right before the half with 4 seconds to go. It goes through the uprights, 4-point game into the second. Now Mahomes, he's going back to Cooper Kupp, plowing his way inside the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and goal for the Pioneers. Mahomes right back to Cooper Kupp, and he dives in over the goal line. 14-3, Pioneers up 11. End of the third now. Caps trying to get Derrick Henry involved, and they get the first on 3rd and 5. Henry tackled at the 12. They'll need to score this drive. Only 5 minutes to go in this game. Henry now on 3rd and 14. Takes the handoff, but only gets 3 yards. A questionable decision, but the easy kick makes it a 1-score game. They have to score and go for 2, but they need to stop the Pioneers. And there goes Devon Achane bursting through the defense on his way to score. Makes it look easy and speedy. 21-6, under 2 minutes. Caps in a dire position here, and Bo Nix takes the sack in the red zone. Exactly what you don't want to do. They got to hurry up. 4th and 17. This could be the game, and Bo Nix throws incomplete. The Pioneers defense holds strong, and Andy Reid, Mahomes team up, works for the Pioneers. They win 21-6. Now to our other 2-7 matchup. It's the Albuquerque Aviators versus the Salt Lake City Elks. And here's the matchup details. Aviators, they're looking strong. They're top 10 in the league in 5 different categories, but the Elks can stop the pass. They are 2nd in the league in opposing passing yardage. So let's see. In the first, Elks faced with a 3rd and 7. The quick pass by Lamar Jackson goes incomplete. So the next play, they attempt a 55-yarder. And it's good. So Elks up 3-0. Get the ball back later in the first. Here comes Bijan Robinson charging up the middle. He gets in. So Elks with the fast start, 10-0. Here are the Aviators in the second quarter. Anthony Richardson gets this ball down the middle to the 10-yard line, caught by McCole Hardman. Now 3rd and goal from the 10. Richardson back to throw, steps up and delivers to his target. Steps out of bounds at the 3 though. Incoming 4th and goal. They decide to kick. They go down 7-10-3. Later in the second, Jackson, he's moving out of the pocket. He gets to the corner, and he is going up the sideline for the first and much more. Elks now in field goal range after that run. And now from the gun, Jackson on 3rd and 6. The pass into double coverage goes incomplete. Risky throw there. So they set up for the field goal. Elks go up 10, 13-3. Get the ball back with just under 30 seconds in the half. And Jackson, he's going to take off yet again past the 30, the 20, and sliding down around the 12, 13-yard line. So with just a few seconds left on the clock, Jackson trying to put some extra points up. He is sacked. So left to settle for yet another field goal, but still increasing their lead here on a team that just demolished them in Week 18. 16-3. Elks on another drive. 2nd and 6. Terry McLaurin is wide open, just waltzes into the end zone. The lead increases, and here the 2-point conversion, trying to make the numbers all square, but that doesn't go. 22-3. Aviators are down 18 with 1 minute to go in the third. Might be running out of time. This pass doesn't get to the first down marker, 3 yards short. So they're going. Man in motion, empty backfield for Anthony Richardson. This throw intercepted, just lofts it out there, and the Elks take it away. Here is Michael Carter II jumping the route and stopping the drive cold. Now Aviators 3rd and 10. Richardson showing off the cannon, launching this ball almost 70 yards, and it's caught at the 9-yard line. That's a way to make up for lost time. 2nd and goal, the handoff. Jahmyr Gibbs keeps the legs churning, busting and breaking his way into the end zone. 2 superhuman plays in a row there. Aviators need a stop here. 3rd and 3. The screen for the Elks pays off. Bijan Robinson gets the first tackle down near the red zone. Now the clock ticking below 2 minutes. Another 3rd down. It's 3rd and 15. 2 hands on the ball. Bijan picks up a few before going down. Last time out for the Aviators as well. So this kick for the Elks is good. Flag on the play. Roughing the kicker. Self-inflicted wound gives the Elks a chance to just kneel this game out. And so the mighty 2 seed, the Aviators, go down 25-10. The 7th seeded Elks, they're going to the divisional round. Now we continue on to Game 3 in Paris, France. The Sentinels are hosting the Rio Dragons. Let's take a look at the matchup details. The Dragons #1 in the league opposing points per game, but the Paris Sentinels have the advantage offensive points per game, 8th in the league. Who is going to break first? Let's find out. In the first, Dragons nearing the red zone, 2nd and 4. And CJ Stroud, he's going to escape the pocket and take the first on the ground, sliding down around the 6-yard line. Now 2nd and 5 from the gun. Stroud gets it out quick, and making the sliding touchdown grab is Deontay Hardy. Dragons go up 7-0 later in the first. Joe Burrow, he picked the wrong time to call play action pass. The Dragons bring the blitz and cause a huge loss on that play. Sentinels give it away. Now Dragons in the second. Here comes the screenplay on 3rd and 6. Kenneth Walker can only get 5. Sentinels with the stop. Dragons get that early 10-point lead after the field goal. Then the very next possession, play action for Burrow. And here comes the Dragons defense causing the fumble on the sack. And the big fellow, Brian Breezy, he's going to scoot on in for the score. A defensive touchdown. The Dragons up 17-0. Burrow finally connects with a wideout, Curtis Samuel, and he finds his way through the Dragons and into the end zone. Nice driving by him. 10-point game. Sentinels come back in the third quarter with a pitch out. And it's DeAndre Swift who outruns the Dragons right around the outside. Suddenly, we have a 3-point game. 4 minutes to go in the third. Dragons ball. Stroud can't get the ball out. He is sacked. Loses 12 yards. They get the ball away. Sentinels now driving at the end of the third. Joe Burrow, X Factor lighting up. But the Dragons don't care. Intercepted by Sean Murphy Bunting. High points it in the air. And so the Dragons will have a chance here to put this game away in the fourth. CJ Stroud throws into coverage. Nick Bolton with the hands. The linebacker's INT puts the Sentinels in a great spot in the red zone. 3rd and 7. Burrow connects with Garrett Wilson for the first. Tackled at the 4 to get the fresh set of downs. Now 1st and goal. Burrow going back to the pass, and here's the wide open tight end, Logan Thomas. Sentinels take the lead. Dragons gave up 21 straight points. Incomplete on 3rd down. 4th and 9. They punted away. Sentinels here with 2 minutes to go. They're trying to run out the clock. DeAndre Swift slicing through the Dragons. They used their first timeout. And here the very next play, the Sentinels ground game working. Swift again charging through the line. Another first, another burn timeout. Now here are the Dragons. No timeouts to give. 3rd and 8. And they force the incompletion. And the Sentinels to a field goal, making a 7-point game. So with under a minute, no timeouts, the Dragons can tie this game, send it into OT. So here is Stroud, 2nd and 10. He fires down the middle, intercepted. It's the backer, Nick Bolton, back for more. 2 picks. Second one comes at the most important time. Sentinels hang on, 24-17. Now down in Memphis, Tennessee, it's the 3-seeded Blues versus the 6 Oakland Redwoods. Matchup details show us that both teams are top 5 in rushing yards per game, but the Blues are also good in rushing defense per game. Let's see how it goes. In the first, the Redwoods are handing it to their back, Jonathan Taylor, but he can't quite find the hole. He is stopped for a loss. 4th and 4, so they attempt to kick from the 34-yard line. That's good. Redwoods up 3-0 later in the first. Play action for Caleb Williams. He is blown up in the backfield. Jordan Davis with the sack. Second quarter now, Redwoods on a drive, and here's Jonathan Taylor through the line. He gets the first. 3rd and 6 from the 9. Drive continues, and the Redwoods punch it in. Pass from Jada Daniels to Foster Moreau is good. 10-0 lead for the Redwoods. And now check out the touch on this pass, perfectly placed over the shoulder. And the receiver gets his feet down. Zay Jones with the concentration. Then 3 yards from the goal line, Isaiah Pacheco goes airborne. He's in, and they cut the lead to 3. Now Redwoods ball just 30 seconds ago before the half, and here Daniels completes to CeeDee Lamb down to the 16-yard line. There goes a timeout. Now 9 seconds. It's 1st and goal, and Jaden Daniels is rolling to his right. He's going to tuck it and run it himself. He dives. He's in the end zone. Redwoods go back up 10, 17-7. They leave the Blues with just 3 seconds before the half. So here goes Williams. He throws. He's intercepted as the clock strikes 0. It's going to be a pick 6. Benjamin St. Juste. Redwoods up 24-7, 3rd quarter now. Taylor takes the handoff but goes nowhere. So now Blues on a drive. Caleb Williams throws. Intercepted again, looking for Tyreek Hill. Instead, he gets Brandon Stevens. Redwoods secondary coming up clutch here. 39 seconds to go in the 3rd. Jaden Daniels, he's moving out of the pocket yet again. Catches the Blues napping, but the ball comes loose. Takes a hard shove from behind. The turnovers are running rampant. Back and forth we go. And there it is. Daniels got a slide next time. Perhaps 3rd and 18 now for the Blues. And so now here's Caleb Williams throwing the deep ball. He's got T. Higgins with a step. He's into the end zone. And with that, they cut the lead down to 10. But here are the Redwoods 2nd and 13. Daniel says, if you could do it, I can do it. He's got Rashid Shaheed, the man with the most speed. Does this week to week. 31-14. Redwoods back up big. But the Blues answer again. They answer their answer. This time it's Tyreek Hill chipping into that Redwoods lead. Just a 10-point game. 2 minutes to go. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. And here's a nice stop by the Blues. Jonathan Taylor can't go anywhere. So the next play is a 55-yarder for the Redwoods. It's good. 13-point game. Blues need to score. Onside kick. Score again. Things are looking dire. But Williams checks it down. Pacheco, who gets the first down. And they've got a timeout to spare, so there it goes. 1st and goal from the 4. Now Williams gets the ball out quick to the corner, and T. Higgins is back for a 2nd touchdown. Just a 6-point game. It all comes down to the onside kick, and the Redwoods scoop it up immediately. And with that, the Redwoods go on the road in the playoffs and upset the 3-seeded Blues as the 6-seed. Final score, 34-28. Now we go to Brooklyn for the 4-5 matchup in the AFC. The Snowhawks and the OKC Bisons. Matchup details show us that both teams are top 10 in passing yardage and among the lowest in rushing yardage. Should be an even game. So here we go. Bison's ball in the first. 3rd and 2. Kirk Cousins getting chased around the field, and the ball comes loose. Micah Parsons picks it up for the Snowhawks. Brooklyn's D setting the tone early. Now later in the first, it's 3rd and long for Aaron Rodgers in this offense, but he slings it left. Ricky Pearsall's gone down the sideline, burns the Bison secondary, and the Snowhawks take the first lead of the game. 7-0. Play action. Rodgers gets his ball out quick with the Bison bearing down. Lucky to not get intercepted. 2 Bisons in the area. And then on 4th down, they elect to kick. This one, a 55-yarder, goes wide right. So we go into the 2nd quarter. Score remains the same. Rodgers in the red zone, dumps it off to DeAndre Hopkins, who forces himself into the end zone. Snowhawks up 14-0. Now Bisons driving past midfield. 1 minute to go in the half. Pass complete over the middle. They get the first. Now in the red zone. Kirk Cousins throws from the 6, and Nico Collins is completely forgotten about on that play. But they cut the lead to 7. Now in the 3rd. Cousins to Collins. Nico Collins going to turn it up the sideline. Down inside field goal range. Tackled at the 29-yard line. Now here are the Bisons from the 26. 3rd and 7. A lot of time for Kirk. Chopping his feet. Throws it away. Settles for the field goal from the 26. It's good. Just a 4-point game now. 1 minute to go in the 3rd. Rodgers, he's got Pearsall again down the other sideline, and the Snowhawks quickly extend their lead 21-10. 1 quarter left in this game. Cousins, clean pocket. Wow, this man might have the best line in the world, and he throws an interception after all that. You got to run it or throw it away, right? Kyler Gordon was given a gift. So So now here are the Snowhawks in the red zone. Rogers back to throw. He hits Pearsall underneath, tackled at the 2-yard line. Now at the 3, 3rd and goal. Rogers to Jawan Johnson. A couple of touchdowns for Johnson last week as well. 28-10 now, and the Snowhawks defense is turning it up late. Micah Parsons with the final nail in the coffin. Snowhawks win 28-10 in the battle of the veteran QBs. Aaron Rodgers gets the best of Kirk Cousins. And now to our final game of the wild card week. The 4-seeded Huskies and the 5-seeded Golden Eagles in the NFC. And here we see the Golden Eagles number 1 in points per game, number 5 in passing yardage. And on the flip side, the Huskies number 1 in being mediocre. Not a single category in the top 10. But games aren't played on paper. Golden Eagles in the first. Go to Travis Etienne. Paper or not, he is playing. Etienne scores without getting touched. 7-0 Golden Eagles. Now the Huskies, Kenny Pickett hit as he throws on 3rd down. So upcoming 4th and 5 is a long kick. But they've got it. 7-3, 4-point game later in the first. Brock Purdy, he's got a receiver streaking down the sideline. It's Calvin Ridley, and he might go the distance. 3 Huskies on his tail. They can't catch him. 14-3 now is the score. 2nd quarter, it's Purdy again, moving in the pocket, throws. But the Huskies secondary swats it away. Mexico City instead will kick and go up 14 points, 17-3, 2:30 left in the half. Kenny Pickett back to throw. Didn't like what he saw there, threw it away. 4th and 10 is a kick of their own. Just trying to stay afloat. 17-6, and here the Golden Eagles are back in the red zone, and Purdy delivers a nice ball. Leads Ridley perfectly for his 2nd score. Golden Eagles up 24-6. 2nd half now, Aiden Hutchinson rumbles through, says, "Fine, I'll do it myself," and scores the first touchdown of the day for the Huskies. Palms the ball and is in. So now it's an 11-point game, 24-13. Purdy on a drive completes to his tight end, George Kittle, who fights his way down to the 13-yard line. Purdy's fired up. 1st and goal now for the Golden Eagles. And this play is called a catch by Puka Nacua, but we'll have to look at the replay here. That is a quick hot potato and out, but the call still stands anyway, so the score remains 31-13. Kenny Pickett now trying to make some magic happen. He's going to scamper on down to the 32. Now at the 18, just 5 minutes to go in this game. Pickett delivers a nice ball to Mike Williams, the hero of Week 18. That score is going to bring the Huskies within 11 points. They just need a stop here on 3rd and 5 to stay alive. And here comes the pass rush. Brock Purdy is bottled up. Big sack. There goes their last timeout, though, so under 40 seconds to go. They need to score in a hurry. Pickett can only throw it away on 3rd down. And then to save time, I think they're going for the field goal now so they can kick the onside kick after. But the thing is, you have to hit the field goal first, and they miss wide left. Golden Eagles, they're moving on. They win it 31-20. All right, with the wild card games all wrapped up, let's look at the official bracket. We started with 14. We're down to 8, and the number 1 seeds are unlocked. The Desperados and the Wizards have joined the fight. Hope you enjoyed the wild card, and I'll see you again next round.